And we're about to get underway, so let's give you the starting lineups. Some more draft picks. Carson Edwards will be in that starting lineup.
Undeniable. Maturity and toughness, that will be the question.
So we're underway in Las Vegas, ending today. Still all the trades and many signings becoming official, and we'll have all that discussion, including the big one in the middle of the inside the restricted area. Sheaku began his career in the ACC, finished it
to Iowa State, and how much more explosive he was offensively because of his style of play. But the things that he learned at Virginia and the experience he had at Virginia helped him have success at Iowa State.
Well, the Celtics got their first drafted by the 76ers, 33rd pick overall, and then was traded in the Matisse-Thybulle trade. Both guys are on the floor right now as Robert Williams stuffs.
Robert Williams has got so much potential. He needs to learn how to compete and play.
The offensive end to start this game, they are 5 of 7 from the floor. Here's a look at Carson Edwards hitting from deep.
He will play in the NBA.
Moving toward the scorer's table to check in.
That's the matchup. Taco Fall and Kamaje.
Got off to a quiet start. Down 6 with Yabusele in the lane. Three-pointer from the corner, Tremont Waters.
He's going to score it.
He's becoming a Summer League favorite. Touched it, got a huge hand. Offensive rebound, putback, good. Wingspan is 8'2", and his standing reach is 10 and 2 inches and a half. I mean, his standing reach is 2 inches above the rim.
And
Edwards sends it out on the wing. Here's Williams' floater. It's in.
Very bright young man that really competes at a high level, Brett Williams.
B.J. Dozier's been around the NBA.
For the Heat.
Played 6 games with the Celtics last year, as a matter of fact. Edwards, deep range and showing it off at nearly 25 points a game. There's Taco with a block.
Mind about Carson Edwards, he has to be selectively aggressive. Pick your spots, be aggressive, but don't chase shots.
For their first lead of the game. With a fall-away shot, kissing off the glass, Kendrick Ray. Florida State at 7-4. Taco Fall at 7-7. They're all going float game. Ray scores to a slow start, but have a 4-point lead.
John Elmore in the game played at Marsh for Dan D'Antoni. Mike D'Antoni's brother only took 1,000 3-point shots.
That runs work going on at the league office, but also what we can talk about is where the team moves forward, and we'll start with the youths.
And pressure people and shoot when he's open.
Romeo Langford was your first of the 2 first-round picks.
Doesn't each of these guys a few specific things to work on, like you mentioned, and with Rob, we need him to be a monster defensively. That's first and foremost. We think he can thin because of his just, extreme height, but he's got good hands, he's got good mobility, and he's such an amazing person.
You can pick and pop. A beat can get more post-up catches, and when the beat goes out, you have a productive front-court player.
Nice little pick and lob. Celtics did a nice job blowing that up.
And that's Grant Williams being who he is, an alert defender.
And Celtics. Here's a run-out situation. Oh, cocking it back and jamming Javon. B.J. Dozier with the answer. Hell, that time with the block. Nice save on the baseline to Highsmith. Lob for Pell and one lefty.
At any level.
Well, I know one of the things that Scott Morrison, the Summer League head coach of the Celtics, has talked about is, and I think in all...
At the video room, you not only see your system, you see everyone's system. And you get a better understanding in that room, the hows and whys of what people do with different...
Take off!
Enjoyed himself.
Well, not only enjoyed himself, but to the madness. Kawhi Leonard wanted a partner, and he wanted someone he could partner with, and in the end, his partner right now...
2 franchises is
who
pretty
gets the
remarkable.
good parking spot? That's what I want to know.
Depends who's the home team, right? I don't know how that works, but we'll find out.
I like physical, positionless, versatility defensively. And by the
Danny Green joining right away. KCP re-signing. Good three-point shooter on that end.
There's Rondo at the point.
Rondo coming back as actually he's going to be with Clippers. Yeah,
Clippers re-signed him.
Got my two rosters intertwined there. But
He's taken over the whole West Coast. He's helped the Lakers,
Memphis
the Warriors,
Grizzlies for a while.
the Memphis, and now the Clippers and the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yep.
He brought them to play in the NBA. Each team has about 2 guys that are going to be on a roster. But it's a great opportunity and a great stage. And there's Carson Edwards. Great bit of confidence you had in me. I personally think that Steve carried us.
Somewhere, I don't know if it's on the interwebs on a game last year. He was top 5 in the nation. Here is a little no-look and another rejection from Norvel Pell.
We get the reports we've received, right?
Late in the clock here for Waters, finds a spot and buries it over Milton. And check the structural integrity, and both got thumbs up for today and the rest.
And I thought that the league and the organization brought in the right people to make a terrific decision. That was a long earthquake. That was a roller. You could feel the earth under.
We're in the hunt for Kawhi Leonard, so it should be entertaining.
Does Kawhi make an appearance?
I'm going to say no, but you know what? Who knows? I'm fascinated to see who will be here for both teams. Been stars.
In a lot of ways, the bigger question is now what happens with Russell Westbrook.
I think that's going to become the big headline and has become the big headline over the last few hours. Talk Pelicans, New Orleans Pelicans, is the West is so deep this year. Many feel
and Greg Green in the same situation. So a little bit of a reboot.
And they've lost some depth. No Iguodala. We don't know if Livingston's retiring. Brown, I think, would appreciate, after the schlepping he did through the Toronto airport for 4 weeks, to have a Western Conference final where you'd stay in the same hotel.
Got that in motion, and then ultimately, the Clippers paid a tremendous price, and where the pockets of interest are for him.
Woj, one more thought, just bringing it back to the Lakers. Clearly they had a plan B ready if they didn't get Kawhi Leonard.
To win in someone else's hands.
And George, it was interesting, even reading that
could have created the ultimate max space, the Clippers, the $39 million that Kevin Durant got. So they were in the game for him. Like the Clippers are legitimately in the game, as we see, and the results, man, you have to give them a lot of credit because they did this thing right, okay? Their process, and those guys, like they put the full court press on Kawhi. We talked about it a little bit yesterday. He had never really been recruited, and they got the job done. It was going to be boom or bust for them this season. But let me ask you guys a quick question. Who's got the better duo?
Well, that's a great question. In Los Angeles?
Yeah, Clippers or Lakers?
I don't know. We're going to have to see. Because here's the thing I've learned about the NBA, and this is legit true, is that who was the better duo this last year is definitely not
The ball, the buzz obviously grew, but the phenomenon that this summer league has created, if you're a basketball junkie, you come here for a week.
3 minutes left. As Zaire Smith hits from out training and conditioning with the performance team.
Which is so important. And the kid loves ball. I mean, think about people talking about him shutting it down last year. Work on your game. What do you have to work out for someone to be in the gym knowing that you're getting ready to play your first game on an NBA stage? So
I would, and with 1:15 to go here, we talked about Carson Edwards, came up with a three-pointer a few moments ago, 20 points to lead the way.
Kenny the Jet right there. Where's Charles? Chuckster don't make it in summer league?
That's a good play by Kenny. He's looking straight ahead, but you know that left ear is taking in every word. Shot at the horn, no good. Celtics in the win column to open up their summer league action, 96-82 over Philadelphia. So here's what's going on. Here on ESPN, you will get the jump coming.